Good evening, everybody. This is the steering session for Bongo Racing for Silverstone, race 3 from the Warriors LMU Championship. And I've got myself, me, Robin, and Nige is here tonight.
Good evening.
Just the two of us, and we're going to rattle through. I have not looked at this beforehand. I'm sure Nige has done his homework, and I'm just going to sit and react and take Nige's lead as the head steward for this evening. So, Nige, take it away.
Okay, this is the first incident. As I said, I paused it. I have rewound it a little bit, but it's just coming up at this bend.
Touch.
Dong. Yeah.
This is lap 1.
Nothing there to report, I think.
No, I don't think so.
And the second one will be, obviously, the
Reverse.
recipient.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Pretty much the same sort of thing, although this gets a bit messier. So I do think we need to look at this one, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay.
This is the the vortex of danger.
Vortex of danger.
Could you?
I would contest that A Hurst, the black BMW, is alongside. And if we look at it from the other car perspective, I believe a little bit more room could have been allowed.
Do me again, please. And just do it a couple of times, if you don't mind.
From which car?
Do both. And will you do the onboard of Johnny's car?
Yeah.
Who was the other car?
This is Steve Not Hughes.
Okay, I would say that Steve. This is one of these corners where it always looks inviting to go in there.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm talking shit. Just tell me. It always looks inviting to go in there, but it's a ever closing door. I would say Steve has really left the door really wide open there. If I look at his entry into the corner, he's way out to the right when he's being challenged here. But I know the likes of Steve thought, nah, he's not going to do that, but he did.
Yeah.
So, if it was, I mean, my gut reaction is this is a racing incident.
Incident, absolutely.
But I think Johnny should have known better. Because
yeah, there's a 6 of 1, half a dozen going on here, and I can't appoint the blame at anybody.
Yeah. Steve could have left a bit more.
Steve could have left a little bit more room, in my opinion.
And it is one of those corners that we know this crap happens all the time. So
yeah,
don't do that sort of thing here. And
give each other room, guys.
What was the outcome there? Who spun? But did they both spin or? Right.
Just make sure Jonathan's not pushing him off the track. The brakes are on. Comes off a bit. He's not pushing him out of the way. Could have held his brakes better, maybe, but then we get this afterwards. Which is an acknowledgement, in my opinion. So I'm happy to keep this as a racing incident.
Okay, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good. Well done, Johnny. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely commendable.
I know Steve was bouncing around there, but you did your best. Very good. That's lovely.
And there he goes. Yeah. So well done, guys. In the end, you sorted it out. So that's what we like to see.
Lovely.
Well done. Okay, next. Donk.
Donk.
Yeah.
Gives a beer a donk.
Yeah.
Right.
Ding dong.
Hello.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much of a donk. And the flash, I think, was warranted for that. I think Kearney could have not drifted, but then, I don't know. Nothing happened, so it is what it is. So I'm not going to go on that one.
Are these the same guys?
Kearney and Howes, I think it was.
Yeah. That's having a good battle, door to doors.
I think this is just racing at the end of the day. I don't think there's
yeah.
anything to really worry about here. We can just have another look at it again.
I'd prefer this than craziness, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're still both on track. Still, it's a bit rough, but that's all right.
Yeah, it is what it is.
If you were doing that every night of the week, you wouldn't make friends.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Baker doesn't want to see this. This was bought all on himself, I'm afraid, and this is just we're trying to get back on the track again.
Between him and Dara, they've lost more wings than anybody else on Earth. Wings fear them.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's just look at this again.
Okay. This is Johnny on the right hand side getting that treatment that he gave Steve a few corners beforehand, but we've got a hyper here coming in hot.
Yeah, I think it's Steve that gets Steve gets clumped again on this same corner, with the hyper taking the opportunity up the inside, which was a little bit brash in my opinion.
The hyper not turn there? It seems odd. Just on the first viewing of it.
Why is the hyper putting himself in that position?
Yeah.
And not staying tight if he's going to do that.
I think at this point, I think I said on the night when I was driving around, there were certain points where I said, sorry, it's a bad phrase, but you have to take a ticket, and this is take a ticket. The only way you can get around a GT3 car around here is you go around the outside at this corner.
I mean, I think the GT3s are either intentionally or not leaving enough room for the hyper to get through. But what's he doing out here?
Yeah, he's lost control. You see there's a bit of a lock up here.
Ah.
So
yes, I hadn't spotted that. Well done.
Yeah,
so I'm
too fast.
Thinking this is at least a 5-second penalty for Mr. Healy.
Yeah, he's
causing a collision.
Yeah, coming in too hot. Sorry. Coming in too hot.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, he locked up, lost control, so. But.
Yeah. It's the losing the control, isn't it? Coming in too hot and then causing a collision. So I think that is a warranted 5-second penalty.
It's stiff, but okay. Yep.
Yeah. Now, if I have to do the, notes as well, there's obviously going to be a pause in the stream. So I don't know if you want to just quickly make a note of the incident, share with me afterwards, and then I can update. Just scribble something down.
I have pen and paper just for this very moment. So this is
incident 14. Mark Healy, 5 seconds. And that's all I need. I can do the rest afterwards.
5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to say that again? Or are you happy with that?
Incident 14. Mark Healy. 5 seconds. Yeah. Look, Mark, it's unfortunate. If you had if the car hadn't spun there, I think we would have put that down as adventurous. But I think the car was spun there. You did lose control. That caused that accident.
He is trying to send it up the inside, and I don't think that's. I mean, it could have worked.
Yeah, there was plenty.
I'm not saying
there's plenty right now. There's loads of space, but this is where it was just the lockup happened, and
but he got it wrong.
The good intent, got it wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, So next, this is just oops. This is just the perspective of the dink. Yeah, from there.
God,
right. Okay.
Steve.
So next,
Jordan.
yeah, and Mr. Liggins racing hard. I don't think there's anything to really report there.
Yeah, there's one time I seen Jordan at this corner, next corner down here, in the grass. I think he didn't go on to win.
Yeah, that's nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hypercar sending it up the inside again.
Sorry.
Don't like to see this. I don't know about you, Robin, but I don't like to see this.
This is into the S's.
It's difficult, I know.
Oh,
but
it's first corner. First old corner. Now it's well into the braking zone for the GT3. GT3,
yeah,
nowhere to go. I don't know. Actually, I can't make out who that is. So
Steve Adams, S. Adams in the hypercar, and it was Tony Starr in the Ferrari.
You know, just Mr. Adams. That could have ended badly there.
Yeah.
That's the, you know, we've given several people. I remember we spoke about a Hunter a week or so ago there, and a few others doing this very same thing. And at this stage here, that's you're risking your race and the other person's race. So
yeah, stay behind the Ferrari.
You'll lose.
Get him on the exit.
You'll lose a second, or just let off a little bit. Know it's coming. You know, let off a second. You know, halfway along this straight. Take your foot off the throttle halfway along, so that he gets around the corner and you can drive on through.
Yeah, it's a fast corner. Yeah. This is not the place to be trying to overtake people. It was probably just an error at the time, and I'm sure Stephen will put his hand up for that one as well.
And you know, you kind of, you know, when Tony here he's made his turn in there, there's nothing else he can do.
No,
he can't make it any tighter. He can only go wider, and
that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. He's off the brakes. He's committed to the corner, and this hypercar is trying to do the same thing, and it's not nice to see,
guys. We've said it before. Okay.
And that's not the line. No. That's not the line for that corner. So come on. So are we awarding anything for this, or are we just going to let this one go?
I think we have, at this case, well, it's up to you.
We've said our piece on this,
yeah, it's up to you. I mean, if you look at the line there, he is going further out wide there, which leaves even less space for this other car to go to. So you just don't do this at this point.
This Piper is not on the racing line. It's going to be messy
on a high-speed corner like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's the fastest corner on the track.
Please don't. You know, when the GT car is on its brakes, you're starting to make your move. Yeah. The GT's committed to its turn, so please don't do this.
Exactly.
Please don't.
Exactly.
Let's, because it'll end in tears some night, and we will have to act very severely on this.
Yeah.
There's enough warnings going out with this.
At the moment, it's just a warning to Mr.
Please stop.
Adams.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
In fact, well, I'll write that down. What is this? Is incident?
Okay, that was incident 19.
19.
Stephen Adams, I think it is.
Adams, yeah.
Stephen Adams.
And a warning.
Not a driver license warning.
No, just a
note.
Cool your jets.
Yeah, cool your jets, indeed. Okay. Right, now I'm involved in this one, so you tell me what you want to see, because it gets a bit messy. Okay? I'm going to play it through because this happens. And the next 3 clicks are all the cars involved in that.
Sorry, who is this car we're looking at now?
This is M. Cooley.
Okay, Mark. Okay. Cool.
I probably caught him out on the brakes. I don't think that should be awarded a penalty because all this was happening in front, but I don't think we should be penalising for that.
No.
It's unfortunate. I took a bit of damage, but, you know, I was a bit nervous around this GT3 and the hyper in front and everything going on, and it probably just caught Mark out.
And what happened up ahead then?
Right, which card do you want to look at? Oh, let's do the incident because, right, so that's that one. That's me receiving that. So this is the actual incident itself. Okay. Let's go back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Christian just spun himself around.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
Mikhail went into the side of him and I just ran into the back of...
Yeah, and it's slow and there's not a lot of movement from people to move out of the way at this stage.
Yeah.
It's not even that code, it's all by himself. I'm sorry, it's just a reason. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no fault, no foul. All right.
Yeah, I was thinking that I should perhaps get something for driving into the back of Mr. Vissan.
What do you want? You naughty boy, don't do it again.
Exactly.
Here.
See, I had opportunity to dodge out the way and I didn't. So I'm prepared to take a hit on that one.
Could you come back and let me see your onboard, your cockpit cam?
Yeah. So I was going to go up the inside because of the height of the and this was in front of me.
Do it again. How would you even? Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm not sticking up for you, but how would you even see that? All I can see. Okay, so you've got your left pillar here is hiding that. So when were you aware of this? So there, it's still hidden. It's still hidden. It's still hidden. It's still hidden. There's the turn.
Yeah. See, I was trying to position myself to get past the GT3, and then this is in front of me. But I don't know. I drive in the back of someone. I'm prepared to take a hit on that.
Sorry, but again, I get that, but it was already the accident had happened in a very slow corner that you couldn't see because of this pillar. If this is your FOV with that pillar, play it again. How do you see that accident? Where is the accident? That's the hit. There's turn. You have nowhere to go there. I'm sorry. I know you want to flog yourself, but you've got nowhere to go there. I'm sorry. You didn't see that. There's no way. There's no way you could have seen that. And, yeah. So there's
Mikhail. I apologised directly to Mikhail for driving into the back of him, and he said the same. It was just it was on him for getting caught up in the accident, and everything's good about it. But you know, we award penalties for people driving into people, and I feel I deserved it. But there you go.
No, I don't think so. Move on.
This is.
If you don't agree with me on that one, kids, let me know. If you think I'm being
absolutely
favorable, let me know.
Please give us some feedback.
I just don't think you could see that in that slow corner, so I don't think you could have moved anywhere else.
And this is Mikhail's point of view. As soon as you realise he's on the brakes, you're both on the brakes. I just think it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Personally. So let's move on. Yeah.
Yep, please.
Oh, that's Christian turning around. Yeah.
It's human caliper.
Oh, yeah. And again, right, here we go. New incident. Right. And this is the aftermath of us all picking ourselves back up again.
So somebody at the normal racing speed.
Yes, with slow cars on the track.
And yellow flags all over the place.
Yeah, so this is Tony. Tapping Declan.
That's right, this is Declan. Yeah. So is this Declan?
Yeah. Oh, this is Declan. I don't know whether I should be given an unsafe rejoin at that point.
You're determined to get something, aren't you?
Well, I was caught up in an accident and nearly caused another one. So, you know, I'm in this.
Okay, well, there's a car off the left, so the yellow flag is flying. So there's a slow car on your left, so you're being cautious anyway. Go again, please.
From Declan's point of view.
Yeah, or from his cockpit cam. Okay.
I mean, I'm there. Why was he putting his foot down? But again, it's that left pillar again, isn't it? He's behind the Ferrari.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, there's bound to be a yellow flag up there for all of this action that's going on.
Yeah, well, Christian's still off the track, and there I am. And I think it just caught him out. I guess he just didn't see me. I just think it's an unfortunate result of the incident. But again, the visibility there is so. I think it just caught him out.
Yeah, okay, but nobody got hurt or killed there, no?
No, it's just picking up the donk from Tony, because obviously Declan went wide and Tony.
Declan, if you're listening to this, to me, at the exit of that the corner there, it looks like you were full tilt, full pelt as per normal. Yellow flags are there for a reason, so a slight bit of caution. Well, you know, if he was going a little bit slower, would it have made a difference going into that corner? You know, going in the next corner here, would it have made a difference if he was going a little bit slower?
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the fact there's a car off the track, I'm here
going slowish,
being slow, and there's also another one up here.
I mean, I understand there's a nice little opportunity there.
There is, but is it the right opportunity when there's 4 cars in front of you trying to get past the GT3? But he's a hypercar racing against 3 other hypers for position here, so I get it, and there's space. But again, this corner tightens so quickly. You've got to expect this Ferrari coming across. Yeah. You've got to expect this Ferrari's going to be coming across here.
It's not Tony's fault.
Regardless, no, it's not Tony's fault. Regardless of these cars in front, so I don't think there's any points to be awarded. But
no,
I mean,
again, it's like Declan,
this isn't the place to be sending it up the inside of a GT3. That's all I'm saying.
You were very, very lucky getting away with that. Very, very lucky getting away for your own car and other people's. There, just a little bit more caution, please. It's a bit like the swipe up there with Mr. Adams, except it was a bit more okay.
Yeah.
But this here is like a bit more attention, due care and attention when there's yellow flags around.
Yeah. I mean, he would have made it if I wasn't there, obviously, because he would have been up the inside. But the fact that I was there, he had to bail out, and that just caused all of this, which was a bit unfortunate. But hey, there you go.
All right, no one died. All right.
No one died. No penalties to be awarded. Racing incident. Yeah. We lived and learned. Okay.
A good short, that would be. Hello, boing boing, push pass.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Another look at that again.
Goodness.
Now, other car, or do you want to see this again?
I actually thought I'm actually surprised watching this now that Dara backed out so much, because they were absolutely side by side. He had every right to, you know, they were going about the same pace, same speed here.
Contest the corner, yeah.
Yeah. But when he has to pull back, he just didn't pull back enough. He didn't pull back enough.
my take is on it, he backed out because he's tight on the corner, so he's going to be going slower.
Yeah, he has to.
Why is then Jonathan trying to cut his nose off? Where's the courtesy, guys?
There is no courtesy.
No, I know he's not alongside, but you know this car's here, so you're trusting this car on your left to make that braking zone. Now, he came off worse, so hopefully that's the lesson. Maybe we should be awarding Dara points. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Sure, yeah. Again, from cockpit cams, if you wouldn't mind as well.
They're side by side. Trusting that Mercedes not to hit you.
Yeah, I know he was ahead for the corner.
Yeah, he had the corner, absolutely.
But other car has to go somewhere. And from Dara's point, well,
I'm not inclined to award any points here. Jonathan might think he should award a penalty to Dara, but I think he turned on him. He could have given him more room.
Yeah, a little bit more. They were going the exact same speed. Can you look for Dara's, please? They were going the exact same speed. Dara pulled back and gave him the corner, and then he just swiped his nose off.
So this is from Dara's view. Comes across him. That's my take on it.
Dara shoulda, coulda pulled back more, and Jonathan should have given more room. But I mean, if it was me at that stage, I think I would have hung Jonathan out to dry. I would have kept going, but that was
the breaking point is at the curbing.
Yeah,
just Dara's on the brakes before then because he's on the inside. Could he have broken a bit more? He could have done, but he's not expecting this car to be here.
No.
This car should have been wider to give him the room. He has the line, he has the position, he's in front. He would have got through there ahead and kept the position. He doesn't need to cut him across in front.
Yeah, and there's a bit of space there.
Yeah, and came off worse because of it. So I'm not inclined to avoid a water penalty for that.
Okay, well, Johnny hopefully will learn from that. Maybe not just as aggressive.
Mm-hmm. But by all means, come back and contest any of these decisions, guys, if you feel we're being too lenient. But I'm just looking at the whole perspective of a racing incident and everybody
good racecraft
race.
And good racecraft.
And racecraft.
Yeah,
racecraft,
and gentlemanly racecraft as well, you know.
Courtesy to your fellow racer, absolutely. Yeah. Let's get back outside. Yeah, so we've seen that one. This must be this one. Oops, what's going on here? All on his own.
Oh. It's not odd it happened. That happens the odd time, isn't it?
Oops, sorry, Tony.
Oh, Steve.
Oops, hang on, sorry. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what happens here. I don't know what. It's like he's overcorrected. He's gone in wide. He's overcorrected.
It's like a front tank slapper.
Yeah.
There's something that happened to somebody with me in that race as well.
Okay. Anyway, nothing happened.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, Steve.
Another one?
Back in.
Okay.
No, I didn't lose the wing this time.
All right. That's good.
Right.
Progress.
Oh. I think this is just unfortunate.
Is it, or is this again? You could say
a bit of a lunge. It's a bit of a lunge.
Yeah, but it's the same. But it's the same corner as the hypercar, is it not? No.
It is. It's cops. Yeah, it's the first corner. It's cops.
So are they side by side? Do they have equal rights to the corner?
Yeah. Let's look at the lineup. So on the brakes.
Pretty much.
Oops. I think enough to know the car's there and going for the corner.
And is the BMW making the corner?
That's the question.
God.
I mean, it's going to be tight because he's tight. You don't take the corner on that line. I think it's a case of just giving each other room, guys. But it's not. You know, if you're going to make a move like that, you've got to do it better. You don't need to be hitting cars to get through the corner. But then we see this.
Let's it back.
Yeah. So I think there's an acknowledgement there, which should be enough.
It would have been a great move if you had have just maybe been a little bit slower and tighter. And
I think the realisation wasn't a mistake, hence giving the space back. So
yeah,
well played, guys.
It felt sort of hypocritical there because it was almost identical to the hypercar skipping up the inside of Tony there. But yeah, good fair play to the guys for sorting that one out.
Again, Mr. Nearguard giving the position back. That was good play. To see.
Good.
Okay, this is the next one. Collision with Mark Healy. Not much contact.
No. Okay.
But.
Oh well, Mark's coming on.
That's a bit of an unsafe rejoin in my mind.
Was he off track? Where was he off track? Oh goodness. See that in Bunsen? Look up again. Off track.
Why rejoin there? I don't get it. Not good. Maybe no points, but that's not a good place for a rejoin.
I think it is that sort of split second crap. I need. Oh, get back on track. Get back on the track. But
yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
We could have bailed right there. I understand it, Mark, but not pretty.
Not over that. Not over the sausage curb, because things like that happen.
And I think that's the race leader as well there. So I think I would
possibly.
I would over. Well, he was, if not the leader at that stage, very very close to it. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think this is just
twins.
twins, yeah. I think possibly he's gone in a bit hot.
Yeah, that's all right.
So he's not making the apex there and has to use the car
to help to get turned. Yeah, okay.
to type and get down, which isn't good to see.
Oh. Bit of door work.
Given it's such a wide entry there. But nobody died, but you know, just be mindful, guys, just be mindful. Oh God, sorry, I'm not gonna, not again, sorry, Steve.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Oh, don't laugh, that's not fair.
Oh no. That's what happens when you don't get in the chat.
I think it's fair to say this man was having a torrid race.
I think, again, as I say, Steve and Dara, the two most unlucky men in sim racing.
Yeah.
What is he playing a field there? What? Punctures? Oh,
yeah, this is the one we it is no, it's not.
It's art.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, exactly. Let's do it from the next one. Yeah, this is art again. Mr. Ringleberg, Mr. Ringleberg.
Okay, well, again, the GT3 art he's making his turn. He ain't changing tact. You're coming so fast, him.
My question is, are you normally in this position of the track when you take this corner? And I think the answer is no. I don't know about this, Robin, because we seem to be saying this a lot to Art, and I know he's a racer. He's a bloody good racer as well.
But we've said the same thing to Steve Adams here for the same corner. Well, it's not the same corner; it's a different corner, isn't it? It's
yeah.
It's the new first corner rather than
sending it up the inside. It was, yeah. It was this corner. This GT3 is committed. Why are you doing this, Art? Why do you keep doing this? I really want to know this, Art. You're very good at giving feedback, so I hope you're watching this and catch up with this, because I really want to know why. Why can't you lift? Why can't you wait? Why do you have to do that? That's my question to you, Art. I'd like an answer on that, please, because
I'd
like to see this.
I look forward to hearing Art's feedback.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's just not fair that this GT3 has to get tapped.
Well out of line now. Go back to the. Where's the GT3? Is he all squirrely?
He's off the brakes. He's also off the power because he can see Art coming up the inside. You should be on the power for this corner. And he's backing off just to keep out of the way. It's not fair.
Right, Art.
I could be wrong. And please give me an opinion, Art, and anybody else that cares to mention on this. And I'm not an expert or experienced GT3 hypercar driver, but I would have just waited. What would you have done, Robin? You drive a hypercar.
Do you know what? That one, if you had been a split second earlier, if he had been a second earlier, he could have got through, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
But because the GT, I mean, and that's a math calculation in your head and a risk that you take at that point as well, because there is a bit of risk with this stuff, and there is some very close calls with this stuff as well. But there's nothing that this car here can do. It's already committed, and the turn-in point is pretty much this grey stuff on the left-hand side. You should be away. I mean, the GT, I would actually say that this car here has
been a bit tight. He should have been wider.
Yeah.
But you know,
but that's the touch of a brake or a lift and way tight in over there, and it's a very, very close call, but it's too close to call. You know? With the GT car turning in.
Exactly.
And honestly, I'm at a loss as to what the complete answer is here. I mean, in real life, this doesn't happen because there's big cost to this happening. So so if you watch it in real life, they will be a little bit more cautious at points like this. So I think we need to get that into our noggin. But Art, what's your call? Do you think this is a completely fine? And who's in the white car? Sorry.
Steve, is it or Howes? I'm not
Steve
sure.
House. Steve House. Yeah, Steve House.
Christian,
Yeah. I mean, let us know, what did you feel for this? No?
I mean, I'm not going to award any points, but
Has to
Art
stop.
does this and
Yeah,
Art
has to
does
stop.
this an awful lot.
Yeah.
And why should he compromise the GT3?
There's a few of the hypercar drivers do this a lot, and it feels a bit rude.
Rude would be my summation of it as well. Okay.
All right.
But I would love some feedback, guys, on this one.
Okay.
I really would. Mr. Howes and Mr. Ringleberg, please give us some feedback. Right, next. Oh, ouch.
Goodness me. Who we got? Is this Jonathan and
Jonathan and Mr. Healy.
Huh. Kinda would have thought they would be in the same chat with each other. I know that the GT car is always going to float wide, but I got a gut reaction is there's a lot of this on the GT car here. Or am I wrong? And there's lots of space there for both of them.
There is. So why are you hitting each other?
Yeah, why is hitting each other, boys?
Why are you hitting each other?
I mean, there's loads of room on the right, and there's many a time I'm floating out, going way almost on the grass over here. I'm going that hard. And the GT car on the left-hand side, I'm right, well, where Johnny is here, almost all the way around that corner, on the muck.
Yeah.
And you come out a little bit and come back, straighten up the car again.
I mean,
for
the GT3, you know there's a hyper coming around you.
Yep.
You've got to rely on him. You've got to rely on him to give you the room.
Can we go back a corner or so, please, where the last big incident was? All right, go. There's from there. Kind of think Johnny's savvy enough that he's aware of Mark's here. Mark has slowed off already here.
Yeah.
Oh, boys, that's just... I'm sorry, it's just it's a silly coming together, boys.
It is.
Neither, it shouldn't have happened either. Johnny, you should have been aware of Mark, and Mark, you should give more space, because the GT car is always going to push itself out.
Exactly. The GT3 hasn't got the aero to hug tight around the corner, although a little lift here would have got that GT3 around the corner.
Yeah.
And there's enough aero on this hyper to run it out wide, because I had to do it on this corner many times. This is a prime spot for getting past GT3s, but it's risky as hell because of the fact that it is pushing you off to the right over here.
I think it's a silly incident.
It's a racing incident. I'm not going to award any points here because...
Johnny, fight it out with Mark if you don't agree.
Yeah. Do better, guys.
Yeah.
Do better.
Okay.
This is just, yeah. And this is just Mark.
Thankfully, there was no damage in it.
Trying to recover. I don't think he hit anything, and I think he got back on track again. So, okay. Yeah, just a little ding as we're trying to get past. Yeah. Again, it is what it is.
That's the wider line that I'm talking about that you can do in that corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Going on the outside of them. Art did that bit right.
Yeah.
And Declan panicked and locked up the brakes.
Yeah, again, it's another ambitious punt on a GT3. Yeah. Luckily, nobody died. Just use the GT3 to slide me around the corner. Oh dear.
When we said that, you know,
oops.
Mr. Oh, is that the
this
end?
is why Mr. Liggins dropped down the Dropped down the field. I
Was
think he
that-
just lost
was-
it on a corner.
I mean, we've said a gentle, a gentle cool your jets to Steve Adams, a gentle cool your jets to Art, and some feedback, please, and to Declan there again. Cool your jets.
Yeah, this is not the place to be sending it up the corner of, and it's one of the fastest corners
There.
on the track.
There's a big lock that looked like a lock up on the right hand side
Yeah.
there, so that was a panic attack that happened there. That
Yeah.
point, he knew he was in too deep.
Yeah,
The right thing to do here, Declan, was like as before. You're going to lose a second or two, but you'll
you just tuck up behind
tuck
the
up
GT3.
behind the GT3. Make it very clear of what you're about to do, and roll off the throttle so that as you hit the apex of that corner, you're back on at full throttle again, and the GT3's out of your way.
Exactly. If
But
you run up behind I'm sure you know this, Declan,
Yeah,
but if
of
you
course
run
you-
up behind the GT3 off the throttle, you've got the gap. The GT3 is going to be slower out the corner. You can just punt past him. And I know you're racing this hyper in front. I'm sure this is what this is all about.
But you're going to lose. You're going to lose a bit, but you'll get it back again. Swings and
Yeah.
roundabouts.
But this is not the this is not the track position for this corner.
No.
And you know that, Declan. You know that.
Right.
Yes, Mr.
What happened then?
Liggins having
Show me.
just overcorrected, overdid it, and lost it.
All right.
Nothing. Nobody else
Yeah.
involved. Did it on his own. I'm not going to watch people have a bad time.
We did watch Steve.
I had to flick through each one, and it was Steve all the time. Again, nothing to report there. Just a dink. Little bit early on the accelerator from Declan. Donk. Misjudging the corner, but
A lot of learning with these hypercars.
absolutely. They're a big learning curve. This is me. I deserve a penalty for that. That was hopeless on my behalf.
What for? You're determined to give yourself a penalty tonight.
Well, look, right.
What did you do?
Look how much room. Look how much room I'm giving it him. Look at this.
You've rubbed him.
What am I doing? What? Yeah, I know, but what am I doing this close to this car? I should be. You're lapping me, so I'm not racing you. I'm just trying to have a bit of fun because you're in front of me, not paying attention to the GT3. What am I doing? I'm cutting him off. I don't know.
Okay. Don't do it again.
I won't.
Leave a bit more space. You're mooring. You naughty man.
I know. But we're saying this to the guys,
Yeah,
leave
don't
space,
do
and then
it.
I'm
You're not doing it.
So I totally understand.
Look at this
that
car
you-
ahead of you on the right. Do you see how far? Come back a little bit. Come back. Come back a little bit. Come back a little.
how much space?
So see how much space the car on the right hand side gives, not only to the Valkyrie here, but to the BMW. That driver
Yeah.
is superb. Look how much
Absolutely.
space he's giving.
It's commendable.
He is
driving.
fantastic driver. Look at that. Not livery. It's just awesome. Who is that guy?
I don't know.
think
I'll
he's
look it up in a minute.
I think he's a bit of a Richard. Okay.
I'm sorry. I think this is Mr. Goulson again.
Oh.
I've already apologised
Okay.
to him because
There we
this
go.
wasn't on.
Don't
But
leave space.
leave space, Nigel. Leave space. I'm sorry about that. This is just the series of pit incidents. Donk and Donk.
Oh, I practice. I did this several times in practice.
Yeah, it's a tricky pit entry. Now this one,
Oh.
I don't like.
Oh. Oh.
I don't know how this happened apart from just complete
Forgetting that
carelessness.
you're ghosted
Not ghosted.
or not ghosted. Who is
Sorry,
it?
I've rewound too much.
Who is it?
Mr. Volti.
Oh, sorry, for goodness sake. You and your bloody pits. Oof. Was there much damage done to the car ahead?
I don't know whether we'll see it on the replay or not. It was Bruce Hopkins, but I don't think I can't got the damage doesn't come up. But I mean, look, it puts him off. Puts him off the jacks. Puts him at a funny angle.
I did it with Dara in Spa not so long ago. Just stupid. I forgot completely that it wasn't ghosted.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing there, Volty.
Are we going to do points on this or not?
I
We're just
don't
going to.
I don't know. Don't leave it up to you. I know it's just stupidity. It's just stupidity.
Horrible.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure he's embarrassed about it. So stupidity.
Yeah.
You're stupid, Volty.
Ouch. Right. That could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know. Let's go back. This one. It's obviously the angle's a bit better.
It's that beautiful vortex of danger. The car on the right is very, very wide. It's on a qualifying line right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not on a racing line, not on a protective racing line, if that makes any sense to anybody. It's on the perfect line for exit the corner, but it's not. The door is wide open there.
Exactly.
So
I think there's an anticipation of leaving space.
Yeah.
And don't think Jackie did anything wrong.
No. That was a good challenge to the corner. Did a bit of a touch and they got away with it. So.
And Mr. Volti comes across him, leaving space, and gets tapped for it. But again, you're relying on that car on the inside to behave itself.
Yeah.
Racing incident.
Yep.
Live and learn.
Yep.
And then a little bit of a donk because Jackie went off again. So, hey ho. Oh, that's that silver BMW again.
What was that now?
Yeah. I think he just missed his braking point.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened there.
I did leave space. Yes. This silvery BMW, beautiful car.
Yeah.
So I didn't chop his nose. I have left space. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the two GT3s that came to blows in this corner?
Yep.
This is the space we want to be given. It's just unfortunate the hyper, the red and white hyper here, got his braking wrong and didn't make the apex. But
okay,
nobody suffered too badly.
No. Can't even remember that, to be honest with you.
Well, there you go. That's how much of an impact it made. Oof. It's a good job you did give the space because you'd have probably got spun around if you'd have taken the line.
Yeah, exactly. If I had been tight there, that's exactly what would have happened. Yeah, that's where I got my suspension damage to the rear. That's okay. Didn't really affect me.
Yeah, that was that one. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So nothing to report there. So next one.
Want to touch?
I think that was just a little dunk on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just all getting a bit bunched up behind the GT3s.
But that was no. That was perfect. That's Declan. Okay. It's Declan on Yaki. Okay, so on Fear of Death, but did exactly the right thing there, and it wasn't chaos. So here we are. They slow down, and they follow the GT3 through the corner, and away they go. Where if you remember the wild action from earlier, which that didn't happen.
Trying to send it up the inside, yeah. Okay, I think this is another pit. Yeah, pit wall, nothing to report. And this is the end of the race. Oh no, have I missed something?
Oh,
well, I've missed something. I jumped through a load. I think. Sorry.
Steve?
Yeah, that was that one.
Okay.
Just hitting the wall going out. Again, just a little bit of a rubby.
Battling.
More rubby. Was there contact that pushed him off there?
Locking up anyway.
Sorry?
I think he was locking up anyway.
No, he's...
Yeah, he's already locked up way before then.
Yeah. He's gone through the space. Okay. Yeah, he's gone a bit later and locked up and... Yeah, okay. No problem.
You have to be very precise there in those cars.
Oh. These two are having a... Is that the same cars? Yeah.
Bro.
Oof.
I enjoyed that one.
Absolutely. Okay. Bit of racing. We'll hit the barrier again. It's that corner again. This is where I think this is where Mr. Liggins went off.
Oh.
No, just lost the back end.
Transfer.
Just lost the back end. Weight transfer. Yeah. Bit of racing. Okay.
All right.
Sending it up the inside of GT3s, but he's got PT right behind him, so I kind of get that. And he had the space to do it,
okay.
so.
That was all right. Poor Tony. But okay, it's all right. And then respectful battle too, because it looks like he.
Yeah.
Is that Christian Goulson again?
He's gone wide.
Yeah.
That's Nearguard and Mr. Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gone wide again, so
Okay.
nice little respect there.
Whoa, 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 bunk.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I remember this one. Now again, this is not the place to be overtaking GT3s. And I think he realised that. Took evasive action and ended up in the wall.
You can do it if you come back a little bit. You can do it, and I have done it in that same race. So, but from here you can do it inside here really quickly if you're really quick. But he's not quick enough. So you can nip on the inside. I think I did it maybe once or twice here. You can.
The GT3 is kind of committing there, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
I think he realises that because it's like, oh,
it's too late. It's too late at this point.
Yeah.
You
just tuck him behind.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
And look what happened because you didn't. And I'm sure he's aware of that.
Yeah. You can
facing the wrong way.
You
and
can
then you
do
wait
it,
for traffic.
but as you're turning right into the middle turn on that bit, so here we go. So round, you need to be in hard left and hard right, and accelerating really hard right now. But he's not. He's a second and a half a loaf short there. So
yeah,
that's not going to happen. No.
But fair play, he realised that, I think, and he gets out the way and
ends up
in the wall.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Easier option would have been just tuck him behind and go on the straight, as I'm sure he's well aware. Yeah, that's just the result of that.
This is Dara. That was Dara all by himself. That was in front of me, or was it just after I passed him? Did I see him in my mirror? Yeah, I think so. This was all by myself. Yeah.
My namesake.
Ouch. Dead car.
Oh.
Dead.
Ouch.
Car was dead.
Yeah. Now, this is the report we have.
Is this the same? Is that the same incident? No,
no, this is lap 34 now. This is the report that was filed by the Lexus here. So, Mr. Grant is filing the report on this incident.
No, Johnny didn't have a corner there. And I can see it from a...
I will look at it from Johnny's point of view. I just want to look at it from here.
Angle. No, he didn't have the... It didn't have the corner.
Definitely doesn't have the corner. But even so...
No, it doesn't have any...
We had two GT3s earlier doing this, didn't we? The one in front still took the line and then got spun round for it. The wiser thing would have been... You've got the position already.
The difference in that... But the difference in that, I know it's similar... But that was Dara and Johnny, and they were side to side going into it.
They were actually side by side.
Side by side,
this is it.
And Dara would have had every right to break deep into the corner and force Johnny out wide, but he didn't. In this case, it is going into the vortex of danger, the ever closing angle, and the car on the right doesn't have to do anything else here. Yeah, it's.
I'm going to give points to Mr. Ahurst for this because he's not alongside.
Yeah.
But who's the front guy in front? Mr. Grant, as you put the file in. Yeah, you have track position. You have every right to do that. But
it's pretty hard.
Be sensible.
Yeah.
Preservation. don't get into this situation.
Exactly.
Go a bit slower.
Yeah, there's a lot
Go
of-
a bit slower.
Yeah.
Go wider. He's going to have to be slower anyway because he's so tight on the corner. You're already ahead. You will have track position on the exit coming out of here. He'll have to back off because you're on the inside. So you'll keep
Yeah.
your position.
It's
Lose it and jeopardize your race on this corner. Think about the next two corners that are coming up and position your car accordingly. That's all I'd say to this.
It's funny. There is rights and wrongs, and
Absolutely.
you know, and some people have to be absolutely right. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to lose a position and to finish the race. You know,
Well, I don't think.
Can we look at
Who
it?
is it
Can we? No, he's not. He's not. There's
Which
no
one?
way- I'm just looking to see.
No, he's not
No, there's not,
alongside.
there's not, there's not.
That's going to be
Yeah,
points
yeah.
for not being alongside and making a dive bomb into the corner. There's no question
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
dive
But, Mr. Grant, if you'd have gone wider,
a little bit wider.
you would have been slower. He was already slow. You've got the position on the exit of this corner here. You'd have been on
you
the
have the
inside.
next.
He can't get round you. He can't get round
You
you
have the
there.
next two turns.
You've got the position. So just give yourself a bit more room next time, and then you won't end up losing however many positions it was you lost in the race because of this. Getting turned around.
Incident.
But nevertheless,
number.
yeah, this is 86. It's Jonathan Ahurst, and I'm gonna read the rules
5 seconds.
on dangerous driving, unsporting, 5 to 60, 5 to 15 for causing a minor avoidable collision. I'm going to give 10 seconds for that.
Oh, good.
Are you happy with that?
All right. Not happy with any of them, but that's what. Yeah, that's.
I mean, he's going to argue he's alongside. I don't know how to do the overhead cameras and stuff like that. And he will argue that I'm committed and making the corner. Mr. Ahurst.
I don't think there was enough overlap before braking started.
Yeah, where is the braking?
It's here.
It's about here. It's about on this curve, isn't it?
Just at the start of that curve, yeah. So we're in.
He's on the brakes
he's on
early.
brakes already. Yeah, they're on brakes already.
They both are.
Yeah.
He's off the brakes
There's
now.
just there's the tiniest bit of overlap at the back.
No, he's back on the brakes. Sorry,
Yeah, I mean you could argue there is they're tiny, but there's not enough there.
I think we're going to get challenged on that one, and I understand why. But we're trying to promote. By doing this, guys, we're trying to promote respect and safe driving and courtesy. And I know we want to race.
So what would you do?
Mr.
Would you
Grant.
give? I mean, maybe you would give Johnny the space and give him the place. I don't know.
I would have been wider. I know he was here, and I would have gone wider. I would have chickened out basically. I'm not. But then I'm not a hard competitive racer. I'm not that. I haven't got that mindset to take every corner.
No, there's just not enough overlap. It's a dive bomb.
Yeah.
You can look at it any way you want to. It's a dive bomb.
Yeah.
So I mean, so the dive bomb is when you expect another car to move out of the way to make room for you, and this is exactly what's happening here. The other cars are being expected to move out of the way to make room for Johnny.
Yeah. Mr. Grant here he's turning for the corner, and I can't see Jonathan's wheel, so I don't know.
If you disagree,
I mean,
let us know.
yeah, I mean, look at the position here.
Yeah, there's no way. No, it's a dive bomb. Pure another. So the only way Johnny's making that corner is if the other car has to steer to get out of the way of him. Or back out or steer out of his line to make sure that they don't have a collision.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's it's not dive bomb's not just firing it up the inside. It's the dive bomb is getting up there and hoping that you don't hit the other car and hoping the other car gets frightened and jumps out of the way. Dave, I would love to, really clever driving with your head would have been giving him a bit more space because it's a dive bomb. So self-preservation, but he didn't have to do that and he hasn't done anything wrong. In my opinion, and Johnny, you can let us know if you don't agree. So.
You see, I know what Jonathan's going to say. He's alongside here at this point. No. And he turned in on him.
I know there's no.
We don't want to discourage the racing, though, Robin.
Oh, that's a dive bomb. Okay,
this is racing, and
Yeah, it is.
There's an argument to say Mr. Grant should have given in the room because he knows he's alongside of him. Look, you can't even see him in the mirrors, so he's literally here at the side of you. Don't turn in on him. I'm going to call it a racing incident.
Fair enough. There's a change. Right.
Well, now I'm looking at these angles, and I'm thinking about what you do in this driving situation. That guys are racing. It's ambitious.
Yeah, you're making the calls here tonight. I call that a dive bomb, but that's okay. If you want to call it a racing incident and it's challenged by either party, fair enough. But there's no way that Johnny was making that without Dave having to step out of the way, and I don't think he had enough overlap to challenge the corner.
What even? There's the braking zone. They're both on the brakes. I'd say he's alongside enough.
Can you do this?
I don't know how to do the camera.
Where's that top view? Is there not the other?
How do I do the top view? Is it on the track view?
We should learn this stuff, shouldn't we?
We should learn this stuff. You're absolutely right. We should learn this stuff.
Yeah, well, that's pretty close there. Flick through one of those there. There is no overlap there. There is maybe the tiniest amount, but there again, there's not. It's a dive bomb.
Yeah, but okay.
But okay, racing incident, and let Dave or whoever say, no, hold on a second, you're wrong. So.
I don't know. I'm going to call racing incident and then see what Mr. Grant says.
Okay.
So please come back and give us some feedback on that, and yourself, Jonathan, as well. Let's have some feedback on that because I can't make my mind up on this one. I wouldn't have turned in on Jonathan.
No, and I suppose
I would have fought round this corner, and having the track position on the exit of the next corner, I would have tried to maintain the position like that, and not turn in and then get upset because you've got to race. The guys are racing, and you've got to race. You've got to expect
I made the argument earlier about Dara should have held the line and challenged Johnny to that corner, and that would have meant that, but it wasn't a dive bomb. That's the difference. They were side by side, but where the similarity is that he could have forced Johnny to have to take a wider line. In this case here, Dave would have had to chosen to take a wider line to save himself, just in case Johnny was going to keep on pushing through, which he did. So
yeah, and if you're racing, you've got to expect that sort of thing to happen. So it's a bit.
Yeah, but I still think it's a dive bomb. So, but okay.
Okay, fair enough.
But recent incident then.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Grant will be the aggrieved party because he put the report in. We'll call it a racing incident. If you want to contest that, then please come back to us. Yeah. And I would also like to hear Jonathan's opinion as well on that incident as well. So thank you very much. Right, okay, next. This is going on and on. I'm sorry, because there's a lot to go through.
Really? Right. Is there more? There's lots more, is there?
80, yeah, but a lot of the ones at the end. So, yeah, sorry, we've seen that one. We've seen this one. I think this is just self-inflicted with the curb. Yeah.
Okay.
Again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
By one.
Oh. Yeah. What's going on here? Cop's corner. I'm assuming the next one is Mr. Nearguard.
They've had such a good race up to then.
Yeah. I don't think Mr. Nearguard had enough position to make the corner. Mr. Starr should have been aware Mr. Nearguard was there and just given him a bit more room, but it's... Did he make that corner?
Yeah, but Jonas, again, if he's at his normal speed, there's no way he can make the corner from the angle.
And why are you not... The brakes don't seem to be... Maybe it's just that application.
Brakes are on.
No, it's just going through the gears.
Yeah.
It's always going to be difficult in a fast corner, guys. I want to give Mr. Nearguard 5 seconds for that, for hitting him and taking him out because they took him out.
Okay.
So that's incident 90. Nearguard, 5 seconds. although that is a fairly minor avoidable, moderate. 5 or 10, I don't know. What do you think?
And
We're talking dive bombs again, aren't we?
it was race ending here. You know?
He wasn't alongside enough sufficiently
No, and again,
to claim the corner.
if you're going
so the Ferrari's coming across anyway. But again,
yes. So can we see where his breaking point is? Is it the normal breaking point on the BMW?
Mr. Neergaard?
Yeah, so the breaking point here will be, but no.
Well, probably somewhere about here at the end of this red board, perhaps a bit sooner.
Sooner, yeah. Especially if you're on the inside here to make the corner without floating out wide, which he did.
But he is on the brakes. But is it enough? I mean, this isn't the racing line for this corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm
saying. And he's kind of committed. We're going through the corner.
Yep.
He's not alongside enough. Yeah,
Yep.
He's not alongside enough. Tony's making the corner. He's at the inside and knocked him out. Yeah, and because of that, that's even more not alongside. I'm gonna call it 10 seconds, because in the rules it says moderate collision.
Okay.
So change that to 10 seconds. Instant 90, near guard 10 seconds.
Done.
That's the fallout. No wing. Mr. Liggins. Oops, sorry. There we go. Oh, that's just a... Yeah. I don't think there's anything. I think it's just a return. Yeah. Is this a lapped car incident, or has Mr. Liggins had his wing repaired and down the field? Because he had an accident in the early without a wing.
The cars are stuck together at that point. They were very lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, this happens, guys, when you're trying to get round. Cars get stuck.
See, just there? One's trying to turn left and one's been pushed right.
Yeah.
They're very lucky.
Indeed. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to award anything for that.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Get bumped out of the track, but okay.
Yeah, I don't think anything happened there. Yeah. Nothing there. Acknowledgement was enough. And that's you. That's the end of the race. And we don't want to see everybody doing silly stuff at the end of the race.
Terrible.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you very much, Nige. Thanks for your time.
Recap, Mr. Bongo.
5 seconds from Mr. Mark Healy. It's incident 14. Mr. Adams, a warning. And again, we're not just picking you out, Mr. Adams. Art and who else as well was flying up the inside? Declan. Just cooler jets on those GT3 cars. And then incident 90, Mr. Neergaard as the last one we've seen there, 10 seconds. So yeah, I will fire those 3 off to you. Thank you very much, Nige, for your time.
Absolutely. All we want to do, the result of all this, and I know we get flack for it every week, and that's fair enough. I understand it. I don't mean it to piss to upset anybody. We just want to have some good racing. We don't want to get donked and pushed out of the way and have to compromise because of ambition and drive.
Just like everybody to finish the race.
Yes, I know racing drivers are racing drivers and they've got to win every corner. I get that. But, you know, we're not racing drivers. We're amateur hobbyists.
As I said earlier on, it's not about always being right or being wrong or having your point proved, because that means you've probably in the pits DNF'd. Let's try and avoid the accidents. If we can see them coming, lose a place, give it a bit more space and get over the line. Because as what happens many, many times, that person that makes the random dive on you usually ends up in the pits anyway from some other weird or wonderful thing. Anywho, thank you very much, Nige. I shall see you soon. All right, buddy. Thank you.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.